Hi, my name is Sanjay Sehgal, and I spend most of my time in Kana Shantivanam, though I also travel overseas to Atlanta. And I'm very happy to be talking to all of you about this book, Holy Tirthankars in the Light of Heartfulness, written by Daaji. I had the fortune of being closely associated with this book through its genesis. Many of you may have already heard that this book, it was not in our plan to release this, and Daaji didn't have in the list of books that he wanted to write. But when he had met our Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi, seeing Daaji's love for nature, and he remembered that similar love he had seen in the lives of Tirthankars. The holy Tirthankars in Jainism, those of you who don't know, they are in a way the men of God. They are the prophets or the saints of Jainism. And all of them had their life around trees. He came back to Kanha from Delhi after meeting Honorable Prime Minister, and here he finds somebody who was part of our team. He had done some research on the same subject. That research was written in Tamil, and he took that research and he presented to Daaji. So Daaji went through that. Of course, there are a lot of modifications we made besides translation. Then Daaji also added a lot of other elements of their life related to their affiliation with nature, different elements of nature. Once while reading about the life of the first Tirthankar, Rishabhnath. And then he started calculating when he would have existed. And in our literature, Babuji has said that the transmission was discovered 72 generations before King Dashratha, and Lalaji rediscovered it.
My name is Rathinasabapathy. I am working here at Heartfulness Institute as an ecologist. The book started about 10 years before. My basic idea is to conserve trees. About 6-7 years I took this. Then suddenly one fine morning, when I was in Chennai, the Jain India Trust chairman, Sugalsanji, came to walking. I happened to meet him. He gave the idea, so in Tirthankaras, 24 Tirthankara, they attained enlightenment. We called Mukti or enlightenment in different trees. Then when I came here in 2022 December, so to 2023, Daaji went for his Padma Bhushan award. So when they were discussing about Jains, suddenly my Tamil books got sparkle. So Daaji mentioned we have a book in Tamil. Then Prime Minister Modi requested Daaji to put it in English, Gujarat and Hindi. So what I aimed is in a small regional level, it has become a global level. That is a great honor for me. Because my knowledge is spreading to others through the Daaji's book. That's a great pleasure for me. Each location will have different property, soil. So accordingly the trees will grow. I think mainly they selected based on the, they inhale the good oxygen, medicinal property.
Don't really know where to start or how to start, but this book on Tirthankars in the light of heartfulness, it's an extraordinary book. It changes our consciousness, it changes our inner attitudes, our nature very much. Each and every one of these Tirthankars, 24 of them, they can forgive the worst enemies very naturally, wholeheartedly. It comes to them very naturally as the only possible thing, and the perseverance to reach the ultimate in human evolution. They all went into a life of penance because they thought there is another war, much more important, the inner war within each person, to free yourself from all the evil enemies inside, which is blocking your evolution. The younger generation, whether they admit it or not, they always enjoy stories. They move from ordinary human consciousness to a highly evolved spiritual consciousness. When we undergo this heartfulness cleaning, heartfulness transmission from the trainers, from the spiritual guide, master, the Daaji, We combine it with our own self-purification, rejuvenative cleaning in the evening. Jains do this cleaning with extraordinary hard work. Jainism has the element of self-cleaning, purification. My own Babuji has told me long ago, Jainism has it. It's not found anywhere else except in Heartfulness and in Jainism. Trees can store the energy, spiritual vibration, spiritual pranahuti, transmission from the Guru much better than human beings, like electric capacitors. So trees can store the spiritual charge for dozens of years, hundreds of years, thousands of years, so that human beings can come and meditate and receive the radiation.
So this book is for not just heartfulness practitioners or for the practitioners of Jainism, but for everyone. We all come from the same source and we all are in a way aspiring to merge with that source. And in between, you lead your life with correct thinking, right understanding, as guided by your heart. This book has to be preserved. So everyone who buys this book, they should buy 2 copies, one for reading and one for preserving for the future generation.
We should leave a living planet for the next generation. If you're not considering, then again, Third World War come for water. Already they are predicting.
Together, transform humanity into a better species. That's all I wanted to share. Thank you.